Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Accountancy. Again continuing with the same question, we have to answer the same questions in the given case. But now the method used is written down value method or diminishing balance method. Diminishing balance method. What happens in this case? The asset is depreciated every year with the written down value of the asset. Let's say like in this question only, firstly understand what is written down value. In this question, 4 lakh rupees is the asset value, right? If I ignore the date of the purchase, what was the rate of depreciation? 10%. So 40,000 depreciation charge first year would leave you with an asset value of 3,60,000. Now for the second year, you will again charge the depreciation. If it would have been straight line method, you would be taking 40. But in written down value method, we don't keep it constant. Rather, what is the balance left? Whatever is the balance left of the machine, that is charged with the depreciation. So here depreciation charge on the asset would be 36,000. That is 3,60,000 10%. So now the leftover value of machine is 3,24,000, right? So on this third year we will take the depreciation of 32400, that is 32,400. That is on the given value we will charge the depreciation. If it would have been the straight line method, then every year we would have been charging the depreciation at a constant value, that is of rupees 40,000 every year. That was fixed. But in written down, whatever value is left, we are taking its 40%, right? So this is the case of the written down value method. Now we are starting with the same question, that how it is to be done. Let's see, in the first case, he says we have purchased the two machines that are of rupees 4 lakh. Now each machine is costing 4 lakh, but we have purchased what value? That is two machines. They are of rupees 8 lakh. Purchase date was 1st of October 2018. First date of depreciation we need to take is 31st March 2019 in this very case. So now for how many months we have used this asset? October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. We took it for the 6 months here. So 8 lakh rupees asset which is to be written off at the rate 10% per annum. So 10% depreciation gives you 80,000 rupees per annum depreciation. But for the first year we used it for 6 months. So what would be the depreciation for first year? That is rupees 40,000. That is the first case answer, depreciation charged on 31st March 2019. Now, point number 2. For the point number 2, he asked me depreciation to be taken on 31st March 2020. But on 2020, we purchased another asset also. So now, the depreciation is to be taken from 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020. Let's see what was the value of asset as per the written down value. I originally had an asset of rupees 8 lakh. It was depreciated with rupees 40,000 in the first year. What is the written down value of the asset? 7,60,000 rupees. Now, on this asset, I need to calculate 10% depreciation per annum. So, 7,60,000, 10% is rupees 76,000 depreciation on this asset, right? Now, for the second case, when he says that one of the asset was purchased on 1st of December 2019 to be depreciated on 31st March 2020, which was of value rupees 3 lakh. Now again same case, for 3 lakh rupees depreciation per annum would be 30,000. But I purchased it on December, Jan, Feb and March. Or how many months I need to depreciate? That is with 4 months. So what would be the value of depreciation here? That is rupees 10,000, right? So what is the total value of depreciation charged on 31st March 2020? So this is your second part answer we have done over here. Now the case is third. The third case, book value of the machinery sold on 30th September 2020. For the case 3, I need to go along the book value of the assets sold on 30th September. So I have already talked about this case that 1st October 2018 we purchased, but we sold on 30th September 2020, right? So what are the years of usage for which we have to talk about? First for 6 months, right? 1st October 2000. Let's go along. Which machine we sold? 4 lakh rupees. Because it is a written down value method, we have to carry on step by step. So firstly, we used it from 1st October 2018 to 31st of March 2019. How many months we used? To reach this point, I have to cross these all years, right? So how many months I used? That is 6 months. So 4 lakh 10%. 4 lakh 10% for 6 divided by 12. What is the value of depreciation here? That is rupees 20,000. So what is the leftover value? 3,80,000 here. Got it? 3,80,000. Now, on this asset, we used it from 1st of April 2019 to 31st of March 2020. Full year. So what would be the full year depreciation here? Because it is a written down value method, so we will get the value from here. 38,000 we will be deducting from here, from the value given. So what is the value left with me? That is, as on this date, we have to calculate the same. So it is 3,42,000 rupees. Right? Now, we have not sold on this date. We used it from 1st April 2020 to 30th of September 2020. Now, depreciation is to be taken on this balance. So, 3,42,000 into 10%. Am I right over here? So, from 1st of April to 30th September. April, then we have May, June, July, August, September. How many months are there? 6 months. So 6 divided by 12. What is the value of depreciation? 17,100. So what is the leftover value from here is 4 and 3, 2. So 3,24,900 value. Book value of machinery sold on 30th September is, this is the book value of machinery as on 30th September 2020. So I answered my third part also. Now fourth part, loss on sale of machinery. The machinery was sold at a loss of 20%. So what is the loss on sale of machine? That is 3,24,900, 20%. When we made a calculation, it came up to, so it is 64,980. Right? So this is the value of the loss here. 64,980 or 20% of the book value. Now the point number 5. Where he asked me balance of the machinery as on 31st March 2021. So how many machines were there? First machine of value 4 lakh, second machine of value 3 lakh, third machine of value we purchased it for rupees 2 lakh, right? And I have already told that we have to add 1,70,000 with 30 for its maintenance. The part of the money spent on maintenance would be added to the machinery value. But here the depreciation is to be taken on different criteria. What criteria are there? For fifth point, the first machine was purchased on 1st October 2018, but its value is to be calculated on 31st March 2020. 2021, right? So we have to frame out the year from 1st of October 2018 till 31st March 2019. 1st of April 2019 till 31st March 2020. 1st of April 2020 till 31st March 2021. Now I reach the date which he has asked me in the question. So first year is for 6 months, second year is for full month, and third year is also full month, it's full year, right? For full year. So how to take over here? From the 4 lakh, we have to take 10% rate of depreciation, right? So 4 lakh, 10% for half year. 4 lakh, it's like 4 lakhs, 10% for half year, which we have already calculated over there also, that is rupees 20,000. So what is the leftover machinery that I have calculated here also, but that was sold, but here we have not sold, that is left with us. So the value of machinery on the next date would be 3,80,000. 6 months depreciated, now full year depreciation 38,000. Leftover value would be 3,24,000. Again full year depreciation, so 32,400. What would be the leftover value of the machine as on this date is 3,07,800. So first machinery is done. Now the second machinery which we purchased on 1st of December 2019 is to be depreciated till 31st March 2021. So 1st of December 2019 to 31st March 2020, 1st of April 2020 to 31st March 2021. So what is the depreciation? For the first year we have to take 4 months. For the second year we have to take 1 complete year, full year, right? So here making a calculation on 3 lakh rupees. Firstly I need 3 lakhs 10% for 4 divided by 12 because I need it for 4 months. So what is the value of depreciation? 10,000. Then it was left over with 2,90,000. Then 10% depreciation on written down value full year. So what is the leftover value of the machine here is rupees 2,61,000. Now the third case, the machine which we purchased on 1st January 2021. 1st January 2021 is to be depreciated till 31st March 2021. So how many months we used it? That is for 3 months only. So the depreciation on 2 lakh at the rate of 10% for 3 divided by 12 would be rupees 5,000. So deducting the value of depreciation we got 1,95,000 here. So what is the answer of the fifth part? That is, what is the value of machinery left as on that very date is? First machine 3,70,800, 2,61,000, 1,95,000. So the total of machinery which was left at the ending date was 7,63,800 here. So this is how the written down value method is attempted. Full question is here with the given part. We will do in the upcoming videos the machinery account also, how that is to be prepared in the written down value method. And this is about the case of sale, how it is to be calculated, about the leftover machineries, how their value is calculated. Thanks for the day, Accountancy. Like, share and subscribe. Keep scoring.